riverfront of the Ohio. Sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Cincinnati. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Run it for the first time with Case Black. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Luck. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Let's go now.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Brown. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Lock out of the shotgun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
It's now
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about...
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's locked. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jordan Davis. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action. Lock. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentile. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground with Gentile. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs I don't think they need to go away from it. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Extra point try, fourth cut. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Down, lock. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lock. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
36-yard line.
Throw it. Lock. This one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throw right side, taken in by Tucker.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, hold on.
Murray now on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They put Pickens in motion. Murray on third down. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. His kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Lock to throw on 1st and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here with Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
There's Fant open right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Right there, baby. Touchdown. So close.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Come on, set.
On the bootleg, it's locked. And he's in. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Genty. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the 11-yard line.
A run right here, and it's Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He gets this one to Tucker. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. It's a designed run for Murray. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Now here's 2nd and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Play action. It's Murray. Right here down the field. It was fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And 3rd down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Here's Murray to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jamar Stewart. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. No bump.
They go play action. It's locked. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over his down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
From the gun on 3rd down is locked. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On first down, it's Murray. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's out of bounds, gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up man.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And he will not quite get to the markers. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. Lock. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's locked, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Go on. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll find Gentry out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gentry. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Raiders. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. This stopped in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Play fake. It's locked. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Lock out of the shotgun. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Lock to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Ready?
They'll go. It's locked. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. Does not work out. They turn it over on down. So that challenge, a successful one.
Go!
On play action. Lock. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. Into space at the 45. And he'll be taken down. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Sack!
Now Brown.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Once again, it's Gentry. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Here's Ford heading left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. A throw, right side, take it in by Tucker.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. A run straight ahead. That's Ford.
Jerome Ford, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line.
The Raiders have their punt team out there.
Formation for the Raiders.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Their own 6-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On first down is Locke. That's complete to Hall, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's Brown. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
At the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A second down throw for Locke. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Locke to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Locke to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Here's Ford. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10. Victory formation here. and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.